There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really want.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N and this is Crime Watch. And we are back. Top of the evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll is now 110. 110, 110, 110. 110 in this 2x2 country. 110, ladies and gentlemen. 110 people so far. Just a couple of days ago, just Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was 16, it was 17. It has jumped to 110. Monday morning, 110. Thank God that some of you are alive. Thank God that we are alive. Just imagine that woman in taxi. And let me tell you something. You see that taxi thing on Ricey Road? On Ricey Road on Friday it happened? Friday night. Don't let nobody chain you up and say that was something on the girl and the man and hello. It was robbery, eh? It was robbery where that beautiful young lady was shot in her head. I spoke to certain individuals. I don't want to divulge any name or any information, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, it was robbery. However you like it, take it like that. It was robbery. The woman sat to the back of the car, the back seat, and when the man pulled out the gun and said robbery, he robbing everybody, she kind of struggled with him and boom! That's it. Because it's like he panicked also because the magazine fell out in the vehicle. A special good evening to all those, before we go further, a special good evening to all those who are looking at us on, looking at Crime Watch on your phone. Now you can't send me pictures with your television set or you watching a television set. You send me a picture like that on your phone that I can see you are on your phone. So wherever you are, maybe you remember all iPhones, all iOS devices, all Android devices, not just a phone alone, all. It could be a tablet, it could be what? You can look at Crime Watch now. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hit you up. Latest victim, 29-year-old DHANSHAM SMEAGLE. DIAZ'S shot dead at ASARAFF Road, Charlieville on Saturday. SMEAGLE gunned down in Charlieville, 29-year-old DHANSHAM SMEAGLE was shot and killed on Saturday night. Let's go straight to it. At ASARAFF Road, Charlieville, the shooting took place after DIAZ'S interviewed in an altercation one of his friends, whom he was walking along the street with another man. They had an altercation with another man. DIAZ'S was taken to the Eric William Medical Complex where he was shot. They're just showing you the area here. This is the young man. But they said that he's a pest here, but nevertheless, this time, well, somebody said he was a pest from the area, but nevertheless, that's what they said, eh? That is what they said. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, this time, it is very unfortunate. Open up the lines. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, the death is not sitting well with MARISSA Ramlogan, the councillor for the area, who ventured outside her home after hearing the gunshots. Go back to the video, please. Ramlogan said that she believed DIAZ'S life could have been saved if only the emergency health services personnel had responded to it in a timely manner. Go ahead.
About an hour and a half ago, a young man was gunned down Currently, he's in the hospital. I'm not sure of his condition at this point in time, but it just happened 2 to 3 houses away from me, and which is quite shocking because ASARAFF Road, Charlieville, we are not accustomed to this kinds of things happening here. It's really something that's alarming because, I was outside here minutes after it happened. I did not see the gunman or anything like that, but I heard the shots. It was like 5 shots. So when I came outside, I saw that body on the ground.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the councillor for the area. She said, whatever she said there, but nevertheless, open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Radio operator.
Hi, good evening. 671-4062. I'm not going to stick with the calls today. Huh? Once you stick, you click. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Again, murder toll is 110. 29-year-old DHANSHAM SMEAGLE. DIAZ shot dead in ASARAFF Road on Charlieville. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any information,
Hello?
you could WhatsApp me on my 290-4426. Hello, caller. Good evening.
Hello, Mr.
Yes,
Ariel.
yeah, go ahead.
Me are going on. That's one machine.
I can't.
But you don't get the John, which the email trouble here.
What is that?
Who's I?
What is he saying? I can't understand what you're saying. I don't know if you're speaking Chinese or something. Okay, next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was on Saturday. But, I need to go back to Friday because I will tell you why. Yeah? I looked at this beautiful woman. And it could have been anybody's daughter. Yeah? It could have been anybody's sister. It could have been anybody's child. Look at this beautiful girl. That girl, Marissa, Emmanuel. Look at this beautiful girl. And we have some nice photos of her. Yeah? Look at this pretty girl, Melissa Emmanuel. Watch. Coming or gone? And imagine, ladies and gentlemen, that girl who was shot in the car. You know that she was supposed to celebrate her birthday Sunday coming. I celebrated mine yesterday. She's supposed to celebrate hers on Sunday coming. And look at that girl, and just imagine that she's sitting in a taxi. Yeah? Don't let nobody put nothing in her head and say, because the first thing the government want to do and the police want to do is to make everything look like it have more in it. It have nothing in it. It have nothing in it. The girl get robbed and they shoot her. So take it in your face. You understand? Don't come and tell me, well, somebody put up thing. The man, maybe she had an extra affair with the man. Nope. Nobody didn't know no man in no car. You understand? As they say, nobody didn't know no man in no car. The poor girl take the car, sit down in the car, she's a passenger. He report a gun ball robbery. She like she tried to pull. Yeah? He stopped the car. Now you see, they won't tell you this. He stopped the car on Carlos Street, and then said he dropped out on Gattaga Street. And that is where he announced the robbery. So people going up and say, maybe she did know with the man. He couldn't even know. He couldn't even know she was in that car. But at that time, so how she was seated, ladies and gentlemen, is how we did when he pulled by the gun, maybe she cannot push out and one bow. Magazine fall in the car, he run, ting. I asked, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to show you what went on Friday. There's some videos and some footages and whatnot. Go to it. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. This is the area here on Friday. Hi, good evening. That's in the vicinity of NP Service Station, opposite licensing office. Hi, good evening. Hi, caller. Good evening. Next caller, please. Hi, caller. Next caller. Tell you audio down on your set. 6714062. Now listen to me on the phone, not now. I realize I have a camera there. I realize it has a camera there. Who was? I dispatched one of my camera crew. I think it was Brandon went down there. Hi, Brianna. Yeah, hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Let everybody see. And this is so sad, yeah? A nice, beautiful girl like this. Her body, her life just snatched away from her like that. Look at this pretty girl. Look at her in this phone and little short pants and whatnot. Look. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, caller.
Good evening, Mr. Allen. My heart goes out to that young lady
real
who
sad girl.
was killed. You can't even have your own stuff.
Yeah, that's real sad. That is sad. And you know what's the worst part of that? First thing I was here, man shot woman, and this man thing, the fishy movie was the man and this and that, and she parrying with the man, ting. You know, bacchanal thing with the man, and she even know the man, poor girl sitting as a passenger. That man should be haunted down and dealt with. Hi, good evening. You're live and let everybody see in America. Let everybody see in London. Let everybody see all over the world. Who's looking on right now? Look what's going on in Trinidad right now. You said, I'm going to taxi to kill you. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Mr. Allen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but that was such a Spanish by in Hollywood Drive, Duncan, Hollywood Avenue, in fact. As the past life, in Junction, called on him.
What's that?
They give me real trouble here. A whole maxi and it was a lot with a taxi.
Where they have the illegal Spanish? Which part?
Right in home, but
Hold on. Don't say it. Let my call. Let somebody take up the phone and take the call. Take up the phone and take the information. Come back to me. So, ladies and gentlemen, so there's a little short video to what we saw. Go ahead. Yeah. Really, really sad. Really sad, ladies and gentlemen. Really sad. And just imagine, this is what's happening. You bought a taxi. Look at this nice girl. Bought a taxi. She even knows she's going to meet her death Friday. Robbery thing. Who again? And you telling man come out on the pavement? You telling man you turn the biggest gangster. The biggest gangster in Trinidad is the Prime Minister now. Telling people, let me meet you on the pavement. Real wele, backyard kind of thing. But now, and now you're not even saving the pavement. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr.
Yeah, go ahead. Hi,
Hello.
good evening.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Allen. That guy where they say any man was a pest boy, SMEAGLE. But there's no pest now. I know the youth man and the youth man grew up together in the same village. And I said the man was no pest.
But that's what they're saying. That's what the village said. But it's not a matter he was pest. He got involved in an argument for somebody. He intervened and he was shot. So the views, I'm not saying that he was a pest. Say, don't get me wrong, but that's what certain residents said. But we just, but nevertheless, to the family, we are really saddened. If we could get back that photo of the guy from ASARAFF Road, this is the guy Swiggle. This is the guy who was shot in ASARAFF Road. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's sad. It's sad. You home in your house, you home in your road, you home in your village, and bam, somebody shoot you. You sitting in a car going up the road, wherever you going, you're going to celebrate your birthday next week. You're planning with your little clip, maybe to have a girl's line, to chill out, to do something. Bam, you lose your life. That is madness. That is total madness. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break, and to all those new advertisers who have just joined us, especially good evening to you. We're going to take a fast break. Go ahead.
Come on down to Army Variety Store this Easter. Get 25 to 50% off everything. Located at corner Derrick Road and Chase Village, Chaguanas. Telephone 671-3001.
Where can you find that perfect ambience, delicious food reasonably priced, friendly staff, great service and secured parking? Located at LP 62 Rodney Road and Dever Road, Lange Park, Chaguanas, the Rise Grill and Bar Restaurant. Come visit us today and see for yourself. Enjoy any one of our signature dishes or sizzling seafoods. We have from starters to desserts, and we also cater daily lunch specials from $40 and up. Our bar is well stocked with premium drinks, wines, champagne, cognac, vodka and cocktails. Special on beers, 3 Stag, Carib or Pilsner for $20, 3 Heineken for $30. So visit us today.
Tower Palm Guest House, newest location at Shivan Drive, Sandy Grande. Enter unnoticed with that special someone. Secure parking and fully air-conditioned rooms. Open 24 hours for your convenience. Visit us today or call 299-3268.
Matai Imports Limited, one of the largest wholesaler and retailer for all 4x4 SUV and car accessories. Come check us out for our new arrivals on body kit, etc. Located at 3 Hassan Ali Trace, Lower Barkport. Contact 289-4901, 360-8773 or 484-7467.
Fab India Expo is back at the White Tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, from March 16 to April 2nd. All new containers with the latest variety of furniture, handicrafts, garments, footwear, jewelry and many more from around the world. We are the biggest in the Caribbean, food court that no one can resist. Lots of giveaways, ample parking and comfortable ambience. There's something for everyone. Check us out at Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, from March 16 to April 2nd. Entry is absolutely free.
The presence of heart disease in Trinidad and Tobago is double that of North America? Chronic inflammation is the root cause of atherosclerosis, the process that leads to cholesterol-clogged arteries. You can now lower high triglyceride levels with Omega XL and reduce the dangerous inflammation that causes these problems. So to ensure a healthy heart and reduce your risk of disease, get your Omega XL today. Live long, stay strong with Omega XL.
If you are looking for something special at the supermarket, well, you don't have to worry. Check out Super Quality's Supermarket, where there's always something special in your trolley. 3 massive branches: number 47 Tissue Drive, Trinity, number 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Coover Main Road next to Republic Bank.
Call Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services. We have units as low as $22.50 installed. We carry quality brands, extensive after-sales service, 7-year warranty guaranteed, inverters from as low as $4,500 installed, professional service from start to finish, unbeatable prices with quality in every product. Call us today at 748-4122 or 332-8997. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services.
Provides you with healthy drinks served in specially designed pure paperboard cartons, which is sanitary, environmental friendly and biodegradable. Drink from our paperboard cartons rather than plastic and styrofoam containers for a healthier, longer lifestyle. Try our creamy, smooth, delicious, pasteurized, homogenized peanut punch and soursop milk drinks. It's carefully crafted for your enjoyment. Not forgetting our fresh pasteurized cow's milk, orange, pineapple and Moby drinks. For sales and services, contact us at 640-3836 or 298-7945 or email jefframsaran@hotmail.com. Or visit us at lot number 15 Labour Boulevard, Trin City Industrial Estate. Easter Sales Extravaganza now on at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. 18 by 18 ceramic floor tiles reduced to $750. Designer suspended gypsum ceiling tiles from $275 per square foot. Vinyl wood plank flooring from $15 per square foot. Exquisite granite and quartz countertops from $990. Massive 10% off all rugs and mats store-wide. International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. Conveniently located in San Juan, Charlieville and San Fernando. Prepare to be the envy of your neighborhood.
Fab India Expo is back at the White Tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, from March 16 to April 2nd. All new containers with the latest variety of furniture, handicrafts, garments, footwear, jewelry and many more from around the world. We are the biggest in the Caribbean, food court that no one can resist. Lots of giveaways, ample parking and comfortable ambience. There's something for everyone. Check us out at Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, from March 16 to April 2nd. Entry is absolutely free.
Majestic rechargeable 18-inch standing fan runs without electricity up to 30 hours. Remote USB outlets, LED lights, 5-speed with a timer and can be charged with solar panels. For wholesale inquiries, contact Ambrosco Import Limited at 665-6505 and 271-8702.
Sale now on at Elegant Draperies. Come and see our new arrival of rugs. Save on all drapery, curtains and upholstery fabrics, ready-made panels and kitchen curtains, curtain rods and accessories, comforters and sheet sets. Enjoy shopping in our modern store with lots of parking. Shop now and save at Elegant Draperies, Todd Street, San Fernando, next to Palky's Restaurant, or call 657-5287.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You know, just to take you back a bit, while the police officers were, the woman who was killed in the taxi driver, killed in the taxi, while police officers were still at the scene of Emmanuel's killing on Rice Road, the report came over the police wireless of a shooting at the corner of Ward and Bowen Street in Tapuna. When officers of Northern Division Task Force arrived, they found 27-year-old Joel Mooney Dubari of Bowen Street with gunshot injuries about the body. Dubari, who was described by police as a known pest. But you know, I had dealings with him already. Who was described by police as a known pest, was taken to the Eric Williams Medical Complex in Moncton, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Police said the gunman emerged from a Mazda motorcar around 8:30 and opened fire on Dubari before escaping. Go to the video. This is the pest. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good afternoon, Mr. A.N. Allen. You see the lady who speak Friday and say don't think about Rowley?
Yeah.
She get a 500 and a food card. and the money, and what the lady get sued for, the person who she bought from, them know what's going on.
Huh. 16 shots in her. 60 shots in her. 60 spent shells in her. 60 times in her. 60 in her. 60. You think it's easy? But let the family contact me. I want to know the gunman. Pest or no pest, let the family contact me. Because at the end of the day, what you need to understand, even though Mooney died, is another murder and the gunman is at large. Always, you need to understand that. Right? Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime. That's the body there?
Yes, Mr. Allen. I must commend Ms. Dr. Rowley for being the best Prime Minister in Trinidad and Tobago for pelting people with teacup, charging against his boss, Mr. Allen, and calling people out on the pavement to fight. Thank you very much, sir.
I tell you what, the man running it, gangster kind of lovingness. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Open up your lines. But you know what is sad, ladies and gentlemen? So I just took it to Friday where that man died. You know, you all did, in fact, that's why I tell you, what you see here and what you hear on this network, the I.A.N. network, you can't hear it nowhere else, Nowhere else, ladies and gentlemen. You don't hear it nowhere else because everybody's scared to cover it. They're scared. They don't want to look bad, as they say. Ladies and gentlemen, a toddler was killed by a fallen wall in Faizabad. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, this is the third such incident for the year. Third such incident, like for the year, where things fall on children, wall fall on children, wall fall on people and all kind of thing. 5-year-old Pawan Granger was killed during a freak accident. His family, 5 years old, I'm not talking about 25 or 15, a 5-year-old. You could just imagine that's why I tell you, keep your eyes on your children. 5-year-old Pawan Granger was killed during a freak accident. His family, Coleman, traced Faizabad home after a concrete wall collapsed on him just after 9 a.m. yesterday. Pawan was rushed to death after a portion of the wall, after the portion of the wall collapsed on him. He was pronounced dead on arrival at the nearby Faizabad health facility. Open up the lines. This is so sad. I'm showing you the concrete slab because some of you read it on your newspaper or whatnot, but they are really showing you all this. Because no cameraman are going on, and because they find that this is not important. Look at the home. Normal people, normal. I heard the relative ran down with him bleeding, You can, oh my God, this is so sad. Hi, good evening. That's the father there. Hi, good evening. The father took him. Go ahead.
Alan, I want to compliment you, and you're doing a very good job. And again, I have to call to say, 3 fortnight now, we CPF workers and get no pay. And this fortnight coming will be the 4th fortnight, Mr. A.N. Allen.
Wow, 4th fortnight and a single mother. You have wife
he wants the money every month, but we mustn't get every money.
That is true.
Look at how much crime. This is really nonsense.
Well, that is how you run the country. Birthday. And imagine when a member of parliament, happy belated birthday also. And imagine, she said that to me, sorry. Thank you, oh my God. Well, I don't know what I hear in my ears right now. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, imagine, you know what's the worst part about it? You know what's the worst part? Rudal Munilal didn't ask the man. The MP didn't ask the man. MP Rudal Munilal didn't ask nothing, you know. But nevertheless, come back to me. No, I want to say that. You know, the man asked him about what going on with Maxi Coffee Bill. Citizens paying for it. Millions. All over the world, as I tell you. If President Donald Trump, his medical is known to everybody. You understand? It is in the public domain. No big secret. Theresa May, Prime Minister for England. Everybody. Prime Ministers and prayer all over. Why in Trinidad is a hiding thing and a secret thing? It had to be racket. It's racket. Lawn tennis racket. Lawn tennis racket. You understand? Lawn tennis racket. And you telling him, man, come out on the pavement. What kind of out of time and gangster kind of thing is that? That gangster thing? But man really said it here. When a pose becomes a raging bull. If I could have time to play it back. But go back to the little boy who lost his life in Diego Martin. So sad. I'm sorry, in Faizabad. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening. A pleasant good evening to you, Ian Allen. Very good job you are doing. But I would like Rowley to, I want to meet him on the pavement.
What? You a gangster? It's a gangster and one steiner. Everybody want to meet right here on the pavement right now. Come outside. You're a gangstress. Look at the wall. Look at the wall, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I could take you back, yeah? I could take you back. Just a flashback. Last week, a 72-year-old Percival Ling died after he was crushed by a wall on a construction site in Rancho Comado. He was buried over the weekend at A.A.N Cemetery after a funeral service. On February 22nd, Roger Lewis was found dead at his Jacob Settlement Santa Flora home. The 44-year-old reportedly was demolishing a concrete wall and they fell on him. So those are the 3 incidents that it had for 2018. You understand? Last Tuesday, a 72-year-old. February 22nd, Roger Lewis. And yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, handsome little 6-year-old boy, Pawan Granger. You can imagine. And look, and you know, if it stay like that, yeah, get the video of the home for me, the home. Just imagine that. Normal people, open up the lines. Normal people, what's your house? Normal people. You can imagine what really going with them people and them. Right now? Hi, caller.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
In concern with the lady who just spoke about the CPAP workers. We really ain't got no pay and shooting. We really want your money.
But you must want your money. And Rowley say, why money? Why money? Say, I want my money.
Rowley's a dog.
Nobody, people can't get vexed. Because let me tell you something. Everybody who talking, Rowley and them, whether you like it or not, and you supporting them, but you want no money and you're hungry. You understand? People out there who like him, something wrong with Rowley. Because let me tell you something. He living a big time life. He's staying in diplomatic center. Them not drinking orchard, you know. Them drinking Florida natural. Them living it up, you know. Them eating the best, drinking the best. Them living it up. Them are security guard. Crime not affecting them. All them ministers and them are a personal fire and big boy thing with everybody. Them are guard home. Them cutting the flick. All of them involved in. All of them doing it. They're doing it different. They're doing it different. Everybody big. Everybody big in the dance, so everybody can talk. They can send up taxes because it is not affecting them. I wonder if all really understand that it is not affecting them. Today, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, I saw some pupils at the march at school. They were instructed by Barataria. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, before I go to that story, in fact, we just got on she needs to come kind of clear the air. No to time and talk. Clear the air on this shooting in Ashraf Road. Go ahead, I have a relative on the phone. Hi, go ahead, sister. Accept my sympathy, ma'am. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, accept my sympathy.
Thank you.
What exactly
we just wanted to say that
to verify that my... Thank you.
Go ahead.
We just wanted to say that... Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. The family just wanted to say that my brother was never a pest.
A pest,
Because in the end of the day, when it is somebody around the area needed something done, he was the first person to help them.
But why there are certain residents saying that now for?
Right? We don't know.
Take the audio down on your set. Take the audio on your television set.
Right, you hear?
Yes, take the audio on your television set. When was the last time you saw your brother?
Right, because not everybody in the area was nice to him.
Okay.
Only when he had something, then it is... Only when he had something, they were nice to him.
Okay, and when was the last time you saw your brother?
Sorry?
When was the last time you saw your brother?
I saw him the afternoon that he got shot.
But do you know how it transpired?
No, we weren't home. We weren't home. What happened is that the boys from the other street, they came and told us that my brother got shot and he's on the road to come and help him.
How long your brother's body was on the ground?
Well, approximately, everybody is saying like an hour.
An hour, and that is Shogunas?
Yeah, in Charlieville.
That is
and it's when the police officers came and they saw him, they threw him and they put him in the back of the van and they took him immediately to the health center.
Is it true when the police officers came, they kicked him? That is true, to see if he was alive?
Yeah, he was still alive. He was moving, and apparently from when we saw this video, people were taking pictures of him, I think, and they left him on the ground.
Wow, 1 hour. And that is like 30 seconds walked in from the highway, am I right?
Yeah.
Less than 30 seconds. I know Ashraf Road, less than 30 seconds. But do you know I know your brother?
Okay.
I know your brother. Yeah, I know your brother. It is so
Because I just wanted to verify that he wasn't a person. If you come and you meet your relatives and you meet people that he interacted with every day, they wouldn't have anything bad to say about him.
Well, it's really sad. But tell me something.
You really need to come and see the family and find out exactly what it is. Whoever say he was a pest, that is not right, because, we laying him to rest tomorrow, and to hear somebody say that about him, it's not right.
But the operator will take your number off the air. But tell me something. Was the perpetrator ever caught?
No, not so far. As far as we know from the police, we've been kept updated, and nothing has been, they never told us anything. They haven't found him yet.
Okay, the operator will take your number off the air. I'll come and visit you. All right?
Yeah.
I'll come meet with you all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, certain residents saying one thing, the sister of the man who was shot in the Ashraf Road, he's saying another. But before we go further, imagine, ladies and gentlemen, errant pupils marched to school by Barataria police. Several dozen pupils of the Barataria Secondary School were lined up by police and had to march to school in military fashion after officers found them linemen along 2nd Avenue when they should have already been in school. Look at it. The action of the police officers were recorded and uploaded to social media. They had to march to school because they were waiting for special car with loud music and special people, special taxi driver. Karpong, Hardpong, march to school, go up the road. That you need. That is what you need. Well done to the police. What you have to march to school? Onwards, Christian, so... But wait now, is the whole school waiting for taxi? No talking in the line. No, it's right, go home. That's how it... And no taxi was allowed to stop. What you doing waiting? Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. And some of them want to come with all kind of funny pants and plait up their head. All kind of wele clothes. I can't hold on. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Tire Clinic. Get the best quality tires in the country at affordable prices. at our branches in Couva, Chaguanas and Pleasance Park. Tire Clinic, a tire for every need.
PNV Marketing Company Limited is the premier provider of new and high-quality roll-on roll-off vehicles. We carry a wide range of new and roll-on and roll-off hybrid and non-hybrid vehicles. We service all the vehicles we sell. Our staff is fully certified and we guarantee 100% customer satisfaction. We have hundreds of vehicles in stock and financing is available. Visit us today.
When next you're traveling abroad or visiting Trinidad, check out Piaco Airport Souvenirs, Indigenous Fantasy at the Atrium for all your souvenirs from printed t-shirt, local dolls, ceramics and lots more. For more information, call the Atrium telephone 669-0592 or 669-0325. Your one-stop shop for all your souvenirs.
The Wellness Center introduces the Superfricator. It instantly removes skin growths and irregularities like skin tags, age spots, ring flesh, and spots from the face and body. Using non-surgical procedures, the Wellness Center can instantly lift the face, bust, arms, and legs, treat psoriasis and dermatitis, remove puffy dark eye circles, double chin, wrinkles, and even restore bald, thinning hair. Call Mrs. Bagan, a qualified medical esthetician with over 30 years of experience, for a microscopic consultation. Call 673-7418.
If you are looking for something special at the supermarket, well, you don't have to worry. Check out Super Quality's Supermarket, where there's always something special in your trolley. 3 massive branches: number 47 Tissue Drive, Trinity, number 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Main Road next to Republic Bank.
Stuff and Drugs now open at Heartland Plaza in Chaguanas, first world drugstore with best prices on drugs, vitamins, toiletries, stationery, grocery items, baby products, and more. We also carry British Parliament Hilden water, Mara beans imported directly from Italy, bottled Nexium, Allegra, Zyrtec at half price, gourmet foods and snacks, a selection of products not offered by any other pharmacy in Trinidad. So visit us today.
Screwtech Limited, STL, as the name suggests, are wholesalers of screws, bolts, nuts, and other fastener products for all your industrial and commercial use. We are located at number 792 Papuri Road, Lower Barkpo. We have also created our own branded STL products with over 10,000 individual items of varying grades and sizes, so you can ask for it by name at all leading hardwares across Trinidad and Tobago. You can contact us at 654-5205 or 290-7733. Screwtech Limited, the leading screw company in the Caribbean.
Come on down to Army Variety Store this Easter. Get 25 to 50% off everything. Located at corner Derrick Road and Chase Village, Chaguanas. Telephone 671-3001.
Easter sales extravaganza now on at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. 18 by 18 ceramic floor tiles reduced to $750. Designer suspended gypsum ceiling tiles from $275 per square foot. Vinyl wood plank flooring from $15 per square foot. Exquisite granite and quartz countertops from $990. Massive 10% off all rugs and mats store-wide. International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. Conveniently located in San Juan, Charlieville and San Fernando. Prepare to be the envy of your neighborhood.
Majestic rechargeable 18-inch standing fan runs without electricity up to 30 hours, remote USB outlets, LED lights, 5-speed with a timer, and can be charged with solar panels. For wholesale inquiries, contact Sambrosco Import Limited at 665-6505 and 271-8702.
R&J Celtec is having a massive sale. Prices drastically reduced. Phones as low as $100 for all types of phones and accessories. Great deals on iPhones and Samsung. So check us out at any one of our branches today. Located at 98 High Street, San Fernando. 273-2355 and Upper Level Gulf City Shopping Mall. 653-2355. Come on into Army Hardware today for all your building supplies from start to finish. We have decking sheets, under ceiling, new wave galvanized 26 gauge painted, I-beam, Z and C purlin, gypsum board, French style steel windows, red and concrete blocks, pick up at factory, TCL cement, corrugated steel, garbage bins and much more at competitive prices and VAT inclusive. So check us out today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Do you know today also had a suicide in the Avocat area? 25-year-old Dinesh Narayan was found hanging today, Monday the 12th, from a tree in some bushes opposite his Thompson Trace Avocat home. Parental guidance is strongly advised. Narayan left a note inside his home directing relatives to buy. In fact, he directed his relative to a bushy area where his body would be found. After he was found hanging from a rope, the police were notified. Officers responded to the incident along with crime scene investigators. Go ahead, this is the photograph here. Open up the lines. Ladies and gentlemen, again, go ahead. Open up your lines. Hi, good evening. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I'm just showing you in the Avocat area. Police
Mr.
are
Allen,
yeah, go ahead.
See, if I see my child in that line where the police was marching them to school, when they come home, caught us.
You're right.
And here now, belated birthday greetings, but don't forget that Susu lady, the Susu thief, eh?
I ain't
Thank you,
forgetting
darling.
Susu. Have it ready. My new person. As you know, Pink Socks is on suspension presently. Come back to me. You know, I tell you something. This place really in a mess, you know. I tell you it's in a mess. Hey, here now, that girl in Philly City that committed suicide. That young girl in Philly City that committed suicide and left that note. I know that girl, you know. The Mado girl. Yeah, boy, that's something else, yeah? But you know, I will tell you something. Let me just say to you a little bomb. Government have this hotline thing for depressed people, people who have mental issues, people who feel they're going mad in the night, people who want to become suicidal. You know who answering the phone? Students from UWI. You didn't know that? They have students from UWI answering the phone when you call and say you're depressed. Yeah? You didn't know that, yeah? You didn't know that? Well, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. You want to know how I know that? Don't worry. I didn't call the line. I didn't call the line. But nevertheless, it's a serious thing. Because these people are not trained. They are not, I mean, of course, they're educated and whatnot, but they're not trained in this area. You need to have a panel of operators and whatnot who are versed in dealing with people who are oppressed, dealing with people who feel depressed, who's suicidal, who want to end their life. Because you don't know the fellow who's hanging there in Avocat there, 25-year-old Dinesh Narayan. You don't know what he's going through. But you know, this woman took a taxi, shot dead in her head. But ladies and gentlemen, what about on Friday? The woman stand up waiting for a taxi. The man grabbed her gold chain and started to beat up. Broad daylight, no mask, nothing. What is this, Venezuela? Look at this little video. Go ahead, open up the lines. Right on the pavement, go ahead. Where's the video? Go ahead. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. We have the video ready? Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Come on, you're supposed to write it out properly. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. What do you want? This is Trinidad, you know. Watch normal. Waiting for a taxi. Watch. Normal Upper Charlotte Street. Take up the pendant and then slap the woman. You know, long time is running. And then pursue the woman inside the maxi and take beer and take all kind of thing and walk out. Normal thing. How do you describe this? You see, you're looking for some hard thing? Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah, what I want to say, listening to what happened in Parliament today, right? Nobody want to answer no questions, you know. And it's a set of lie and more lie and more lie. Because all the time they're talking about even the Maxi Coffee issue. How we coming on just now, they talk to him, the family do this, the family do that, and they don't want to say nothing after. But if you spend money on a man, you're supposed to know what happened to them and not the family have to know because you spending the money.
Thank you, thank you.
Right, and this Rowley issue. Rowley is a total out-of-place man, and people don't understand that. When things happen in this country, I want you to understand that, Mr. Allen, when you have wrong leadership, all kind of wrong things that happen to your country, you know, because that in the Bible, man, with the Moses and the Pharaoh, man, the most of things happened to the people with the Pharaoh because what he was doing. So the same thing going on in Trinidad, wrong leadership.
Thank you. Let's continue with the video. What's going on? Everybody upset about him. Look at this here. Grab the woman chain. The pendant fall. He had time pick up the pendant, looking for it, and hit your heart slap. This is Trinidad and gone. Just imagine that. And you telling me that it had 3 ministers of national security in this country? Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Remember, download the app. Those of you, download the app. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Upper Charlotte Street. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, a two-story house was completely destroyed by fire. Well, the origin of the fire is still unknown at SS A.N. Road. There's a short video. The fire took place just before 12 noon at the home located just after Happy Valley Road in A.N. Fire tenders from the Superior Fire Station rushed to the scene after receiving a distress call. By the time they arrived at the house was completely destroyed. Officers from the A.N. police station are continuing investigation. Just showing you a little shot here. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you all know, there's a missing person, 14-year-old Arima schoolboy, missing. Emmanuel Kareem King, a Form 2 pupil of Northeastern College in Sandy Grande, has been missing since Saturday, the 17th of February, 2018. Up to this day, nobody knows where this boy has gone. He left his home at Maturita Trace Hill Street, Arima. Days later, he was seen running at Kingdom Avenue, Maturita, by a fellow villager. We can't confirm that as yet. Open up the lines to me. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, take me back to the fire. I have just a short video. If you think, imagine they're grabbing the gold chain. What about when they rob the people with the car? Go to that with Chinese robbery, where they rob the people with the car. They rob the people and them, then went back and take the people's car. Look at this video. Open up the lines. Don't put up the put up the CG. Watch this, yeah? Coming out of the car, normal. Let me show you the Lawless. Corner of Duke and Henry Street, capital again. The capital again on Friday night. Normal thing, you know, watch. Car pull up. But it look like look at this, watch. Normal thing, watch. Normal thing. Watch, take the woman bag. Put it on his shoulder. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Rub down the man like this police. This is the level of lawlessness in this country. But he look like he accost. He mixed with girl. He accost some holding purse. And now he looking to leave. Die not enough. He say, oh, look. Let me tell you, Let's not tell you, and done, yes? This is the level of lawlessness. Open up the line. 6714062. Watch. He come out back of the car. Here, well, give me a can. Let me go up the road. Give me a key. Let me go up the road. What's the level of lawlessness? And just to congratulate the police officers, all suspects, they were held in connection with this. Watch. Taking the people's car one time, driving off, and give out tight. Normal, you know? Normal. Hi, caller, good evening. I'll just showing it back to you one more time. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say something. I would like you to point out back that wall where it fall on the guy.
But it was never tied. They didn't see no steel. They didn't see nothing.
The man who put up that wall, I feel that they should charge him for murder. That wall wasn't stable up properly.
That is true.
If you look at that wall was supposed to drill steel, put it in that wall before they put on that brick on the wall.
That is true. Get the video for me. Get that video.
Those builders and them have to do a lot better than that.
Continue with this video for me.
They should make a...
Just showing you the robbery. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Everybody is locked on. 4 suspects, ladies and gentlemen. 4 suspects. Put up their pictures to me. You have their pictures up? You have their pictures? You have the pictures? We have the photos of the suspects. Go ahead. These are the photos of the suspect. Here they are. These are the photos of the suspect. Shameless. Do you know where these people, where exactly they're from? Look like they're from the west. Shameless. But they are the 4 Roads police station. Hit me back a shot with the concrete blocks for me. Hit me back a shot at the concrete block before I take that break. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, go ahead.
Mr. Allen, yes, you didn't. You know the girl who committed suicide in Felicity?
Yeah.
Her mom, well-known fruit vendor in Shogona's Market, Miss Biggie. So you ought to know her. We did not see you in the Christy Trace funeral.
Pardon me?
We did not see you in this funeral service.
I know, I'm sorry, but if you all have a clip, you can send me. Text me her mother number. Charlene, take that number off the air for me, please. Take her number off the air. Show me the concrete block as the guy was saying. Show me the concrete block. Go ahead. Oh, you realize it was never tied. Remove the CG bar. What you see? It was never tied. No steel, nothing. They put it on like red blocks. You see? You see? I don't know if you had a tie red block, but watch it. The boy water in the plant and bam, dies it. It fallen in 5 years. Look at this handsome little boy. Oh my God, that here now, you can imagine how this family feeling right now. You have nothing to live for again after that, you know. Let's take a fast break.
Namalco Construction Services Limited is one of the largest constructions company in Trinidad and Tobago. We have been in operation since 1998, serving both the public and private sectors with the largest fleet of modern equipment to undertake projects of any capacity. Our services include civil engineering work, road paving and repairs, land development and infrastructure work, rental of heavy and small equipment, transportation services and lots more. Call 651-0074 or 651-0080.
Fab India Expo is back at the White Tent opposite Medford gas station, Sugargoners, from March 16 to April 2nd. All new containers with the latest variety of furniture, handicrafts, garments, footwear, jewelry and many more from around the world. We are the biggest in the Caribbean, food court that no one can resist. Lots of giveaways, ample parking and comfortable ambience. There's something for everyone. Check us out at Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford gas station, Sugargoners, from March 16 to April 2nd. Entry is absolutely free.
To shop at Extra Foods for all your Lenten specials. Carrot per pound, $24.95. Salmon per pound, $24.95. Drum and pollock saltfish, $21.95. Gray sardines in tin, $5.95. Bumblebee pink salmon large, $31.95. Bumblebee tuna chunks, $9.95. May Pride corn, $5.95. And Snuggle hand towels, 2 for $11.95. Only at Extra Foods. Endeavour Chaguanas, Grand Bazaar, Arima, and Chaguanas Main Road. Always something extra for you.
Matai Imports Limited, one of the largest wholesaler and retailer for all 4x4, SUV and car accessories. Come check us out for our new arrivals on body kit, etc. Located at 3 Hassan Ali Trace, Lower Barkpore. Contact 289-4901, 360-8773 or 484-7467.
Sale now on at Elegant Draperies. Come and see our new arrival of rugs. Save on all drapery, curtains and upholstery fabrics, ready-made panels and kitchen curtains, curtain rods and accessories, comforters and sheet sets. Enjoy shopping in our modern store with lots of parking. Shop now and save at Elegant Draperies, Todd Street, San Fernando, next to Palky's Restaurant, or call 657-5287.
The presence of heart disease in Trinidad and Tobago is double that of North America. Chronic inflammation is the root cause of atherosclerosis, the process that leads to cholesterol-clogged arteries. You can now lower high triglyceride levels with Omega XL and reduce the dangerous inflammation that causes these problems. So to ensure a healthy heart and reduce your risk of disease, get your Omega XL today. Live long, stay strong with Omega XL.
Where can you find that perfect ambience, delicious food reasonably priced, friendly staff, great service and secured parking? Located at LP62 Rodney Road and Devon Road, Lounge Park, Chaguanas, the Rise Grill and Bar Restaurant. Come visit us today and see for yourself. Enjoy any one of our signature dishes or sizzling seafoods. We have from starters to desserts, and we also cater daily lunch specials from $40 and up. Our bar is well stocked with premium drinks, wines, champagne, cognac, vodka and cocktails. Special on beers, 3 Star, Carib or Pilsner for $20, 3 Heineken for $30. So visit us today.
you know, what I like to do before we go further, just 30 seconds, I just want to highlight something because, you see, there are all kind of air-conditioned people out there, but remember when you need a good air condition, you go to Neil Cool. 748, it's 484122, right? 7484122. So if you need a good air condition, go to Neil Cool. But this guy, he loaned some guy money for an to go into a business, and the guy said he will give him back with interest and whatnot. And the guy giving him a run around. Come this way, sir. Just 30 seconds. Come. Hi, good afternoon. How are you? Tell me, you know why I'm highlighting this? Is too much injustice with people and you're helping them and all over. Yeah. Tell me exactly what went on. Go ahead.
Well, I lent him this money concerning he's going to do a government AC contract.
Government AC contract.
Yeah, he decided he would give me $10,000 interest.
And you lend him the money out of good faith, and you know?
Yeah.
Just to help him out.
Since that is a run around.
How long now?
That is a little over a year.
And you're just begging him, and you can't get back your money?
Yeah.
But you lend him this money just to help him?
Yeah, just to help him.
And you know, you see sometimes things like this, you know, that's why you just don't want to help people anymore, because this guy took out his hard-earned money just to help this guy, and the guy just decided not to pay him. He said the woman, the jewelry woman. Just the picture we had. Go ahead. Get that picture of the young girl that's missing to her. This is the photograph of the guy. Sunil Singh. All right. Could you put it up a little closer? Get that thing off it. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. This is the Sunil Singh. Where we can find him. Well, we have already zoomed into him already. You understand? Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Tell me. So, where does he live?
Forest Park, 44 Forest Park, Trace Blackstone.
So, he's in the air-conditioned business. So, ladies and gentlemen, the guy that you are seeing on the screen here, come back to me. This guy loaned him $45,000 to assist him with a business. Up to this day, the man can't get back his money. So, Sunil, it was...
Sunil Singh.
Sunil Singh, you need to get in contact with us. Start paying the man. Thanks again.
Okay.
All right? Okay, sir. What about the young girl who has gone missing? Me. The young girl who has gone missing. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Come on, you need to hurry up. We sent you new photos. Go ahead. This girl, we are looking for this girl. Anybody can find this girl for me? Go ahead. I need to find this girl. Where we can find this girl? We're trying to locate her. She wants to work at the restaurant. We can't find her now. If you know this girl, get in contact with us. Where we can reach her. CG guy, did you put up her name? Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Mr. Allen, good afternoon. You see them four fellas, them four people will hold that girl.
Hold a second. Let's go back straight to the DHANSHAM SMEAGLE, DIAZ'S, the young man that was killed. Hold a second, in Charlieville. Let's go back. This is the young man there. There's a short video. Go ahead. The short video. Go ahead. Hi, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Allen. That four people that robbed them, two people in that Woodbrook area, wherever it is, they should be in jail for the rest of their life. These people getting away bail, lawyers taking their bail, and they come out and
Watch the guy, hold a second. Look at the police kick him there. That is kind of, oh God, come now, man. You don't know, watch. How you gonna do that? Come now, oh God, come now. That is somebody's son. So everybody who said I was just talking out that time and talk, I have a small video showing it. Or they take the bucket or whatever. Now it's a bucket. I see the bucket move. But they don't know. But at least the police picking him up. Wait, boy, watch. Well, they had to pick him up there because imagine that here now, dying in a rural area, you know. So the police really try. Congratulations to them. Let me don't mash them up. The police pick him up, carry him in the health center. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. It wasn't even clear. Just imagine, 30 seconds away from the highway. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. All those of you who are locked on, a special good evening to you. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Hello, good night.
Hit me back. Hold a second. Before we go, just hit me back with taxi driver. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. Hit me back with taxi driver. Melissa Emmanuel. Nah, I can't take that. We need to find the killers. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Beautiful girl like that. Shot dead in a taxi. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Allen, I know them four fellas on. Hello?
Well, they're in custody, you know, they're in custody.
Yeah, they're from Balize House.
Where they from?
Balize House.
You like bacchanal thing. You come good. You come good. Both of us for that flock together. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Meet money pavement. Don't play ranking. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. So, ladies and gentlemen, just imagine. Look at this beautiful girl. We just recapping. We just hitting your fast recap. Open up your lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. So, from now, the program could run from 10 to... Anyway, I don't want to say nothing to get nobody in our bundle here. Hi, parting with them. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day, and the bandits looking for something dumb to do. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime. Look at this pretty girl now. Look at this pretty girl, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what's really sad today? If you could take me back to Faizabad. That is really madness. That is craziness, boy. Oh, God. That is craziness with that wall, boy. You know, before we put up that child picture, some of you who might, you know, maybe the parents don't know, the family don't know, they put up blocks, they get some neighbor, put a little cement, do their thing. Oh, God, but come now, don't you? Here now, you see what could happen? And even, I'll tell you something. Do you know how many people I know who lost their life with gate falling on them? That's why you go to reputable people. I ain't seen no fabricator with us on the advertising segment here, but you're sure, yeah, that we could make sure and recommend, I mean, somebody good to do good gates and whatnot, burglar proof. Because that is madness, yeah? I mean, look how this little child, this 5-year-old child, that could make any parent die, you know. It has nothing to live for after that, you know. Look at the video. Look at the little child. Go ahead. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Really, really sad. Really, really sad. Really, really sad. Open up the lines. 6714062. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, good evening. You are live on Crime Watch. Yes, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. You know, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, hold a second, yeah? Crime out of control in Couva, says corporation chairman. In fact, Couva Tabaki Talpara Regional Corporation, that is CTTRC chairman, Henry Awang, and president of the Couva Point Research Chamber, Ramchan Rajbal Maharaj, are dissatisfied with the state of policing in the Couva area. Well, the police trying hard, so we're not going to play politics. Go ahead. We have a little interview, anything with that? All right, so these two people, they are saying that they're really concerned, but the police in Central, they are trying. That's a photo of Rajbal. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there's a photo of Rajbal? Right, thank you. This is the president of the Couva Point Research Chamber saying that the state of policing in Couva is really, really sad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Tobago Minority Leader Watson Duke demands that the government scrap the deal with the Gilligan's Passage, which he described as the Little Raft, which is well, we know. I am not going to say Galleon's Passage, Gilligan's Passage. That's what I said. So they took it from me. There's a short video. Go ahead. During a press conference today. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Mr. Allen, forget 2016 and 2017, right? This is 2018, and we have had maybe 107 murders so far.
Yeah, boy.
Have the police apprehended any murderers?
110. Go ahead with what they said, yeah? Go ahead with what they said.
Forget 2016 and 2017, Mr.
Go ahead with the video.
And this just happened a few houses away from me. And like I said, it is...
Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. This is Watson Duke here. Go ahead. We had some technical problems here. Go ahead.
I'm calling
those islands out there.
I'm calling everyone I know. No one is answering.
Where the top is open, you try to go and relax.
While I'm doing that, I'm also on Facebook Live trying to bring some sort of awareness of what is happening because the response was really good tonight. So then they arrived.
Me another video playing behind this. Go ahead. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead to the Watson Duke. Watson Duke was just making a statement with respect to the Gilligan's Passage. Go ahead.
From St. Vincent to one of those islands out there, now one of those river boats where the top is open, you drive on, you relax, those open top boats, but the boats go very slow. Hence, the Gallant's Passage is going very slow. The Gallant's Passage is actually going slower than the Cabo Star. That's how slow it is going, a cargo boat.
With respect to the robbery in Port of Spain, the car that was taken from the family, it was found, Director? It was found where? He indicated that the vehicle was found. Go to the video, please. Where the two, yeah. This car was found. St. Francois Plannings. All right? St. Francois Plannings. St. Francois Planning. Open up the lines. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I realize now, in fact, I just want to highlight something. A young man was given a ticket. A young man was given a ticket, several tickets. Apparently, he's being targeted by another police officer, but we have asked that the individual go to PSB and make a complaint because it's very, very unfortunate. About 7 tickets. And this, in fact, they pursued him. This car was parked in the mall. And apparently, he has this rift with another policeman. And the policeman maybe he have instructed his friends, if you see this man, just give him ticket. Because the guy was in the mall and he got a ticket. I have a little photograph there. Go ahead. I just want them to know we know about it. 4 tickets. 4 tickets in one night. 4 tickets in one night. Go straight to the car park. Can I see a photo of the car park? Right. Look at it here. Watch. You inside a car park, but police charging you. You inside a car park, but police charging you. What car park is this? Extra food. Just imagine you inside a car park, and when the police, extra plaza, and when the police stop you, they are telling you, when you see officer so-and-so, walk the next side of the road. So officer so-and-so, officer so-and-so, tell his friends, hey, when you see this man, give him ticket. You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, all those who are locked on the telephone, we're going to say a special hello to them really, really fast. Go ahead. All right. They are locked on. Go ahead. All those who... Go ahead. Next picture, please. Come back to me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. We run of this program is tonight at 10, 1:30 tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Make sure and download your app. Make sure on the Android phone, on the iPhone. Also, make sure those of you who wish to support Crime Watch, you can make deposits at any First Citizen Bank. The account number is on your screen. Also, those of you who have PayPal account, you can now contribute to Crime Watch. Just go to my website, ianallen.org. Good night.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. So Crime Watch if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. Don't laugh. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. Hunt you down on our minds. So Crime Watch if you